welcome back to the Professor. And we're going to go ahead and get this show started off. Guys, now you see here the technical difficulties, and that's exactly what the Professor has had since WrestleMania Sunday night. I promised you all a review of WrestleMania, live review, probably one of the best videos I ever made. However, due to technical difficulties, I wasn't able to get that up, and you know, I'm not going to talk a whole lot about that. It is what it is. It happened. Let's move on. So in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about WrestleMania, about Raw, and some of the things new that's going on in the WWE and on the WWE Raw and SmackDown. This is your boy, and first, before we get started, due to company regulations, I am forced to do something here. If you guys listened to a couple videos a while back, I had a special guest with me who sometimes joins me. His name is Ralph, and Ralph, I kind of got out of line, and Ralph and I kind of went back and forth, and it kind of got physical on my end. First of all, TWP does not support any of the actions that I took that day, and they now, my company requires me to apologize. So Ralph is here with us today, and Ralph, I want to say, because I'm being forced to, that I am sorry for getting physical with you.
That's okay, buddy. Thank you for apologizing, but I'm still sad.
Well, what are you sad for, buddy? What's going on?
Well, you knocked one of my teeth out, or 3 teeth I got, and now I'm ugly.
All right, well, coming from the Professor, Ralph, I'm going to say that you had 3 teeth, I knocked 1 out, you have 2 teeth, and that didn't change your looks at all, buddy. You're fine.
Well, thank you, Professor. I so appreciate that.
All right, well, let's move on and talk a little about WrestleMania here. And Ralph, again, you know, thanks for being with us. And
you're mighty welcome, Professor.
And anyways, so a lot of good things happened this WrestleMania, some that weren't so good. It was some exciting times in WrestleMania, and some not exciting times. There's a couple things that really shook the place up and that I was happy to see. You know, the Hall of Fame was great. You know, was happy to see Kurt Angle, Teddy Long, and those guys inducted. Long overdue. Dallas Page, things like that. One of the biggest things was the Broken Hardy showed up. They not only showed up, and again, welcome home, Jeff and Matt. They not only showed up, but they won the tag team titles, and I truly think that was just awesome. I mean, that was great. They haven't spoken. They didn't speak on Raw either. I know they spoke on Raw after. I don't ever watch that crap. But I don't know if they're using the broken gimmick or not. If you guys know, please comment below. I do know that they were doing delete. The crowd was doing delete as well. One of the greatest things that happened during WrestleMania was Brock Lesnar, as the Professor predicted. He did absolutely destroy Goldberg, get his Universal title, and that's that. No more Goldberg. Get that trash out of here. We don't want to see that guy anymore. It's over. Brock's the man, and that's how it should be. Just fantastic. You know, even the president, Donald Trump, he loves WrestleMania. I mean, WrestleMania is such a big deal that everybody in the world's watching. You know, Trump loves it as well. And what can you say? But, you know, there were some bad things that happened at WrestleMania, some things that,
hey, that was Trump.
Yeah, I know, Ralph. You know, another great thing was AJ Styles. He destroyed Shane McMahon. Loved that. You know, couldn't see enough of that match. Them boys, you know, they put on a good show, those two, and I was very happy to see that. What's next for AJ Styles? Well, you know, the Professor, and you know what the Professor says is golden. There's only one thing left for AJ Styles. There's only one direction, and that's to get his championship back. He needs to be the world champion, and everyone knows it. And, you know, that I can't wait to see that happen. That needs to happen soon. One of the things that was just pure trash was the Roman Reigns beating The Undertaker. I mean, Roman Reigns is just a trash wrestler. He's caca poo poo. We don't want that guy around here.
What you mean, caw-caw po-po-po?
Ralph, please. Anyways, he's just it should never happen. He's being pushed over. I've said this a million times. Here's what we think about Roman Reigns and his yard. And please get that crap out of here. Anyways, something else that was just broke my heart was the princess of the WWE, Stephanie McMahon.
Why is she sleeping on that table for, Professor?
She's not sleeping on the table, Ralph. Didn't you watch WrestleMania? Good Lord. She was put through the table by being pushed off by her husband, Triple H, and that was horrible. And I tell you, I'm very upset that the medical staff didn't get there sooner for the princess of the WWE to help her out. For those of you that turned into Raw this week, a lot of things happened. You got to see, some people moved up from the NXT, like the Revival and things like that. Was pretty cool. You got to see Vince McMahon on there, and he's talking about shaking up the superstars. We're going to talk about that just a little bit at the end of the show. A lot of things going on Raw this week. A lot of things went on SmackDown as well. Due to the Princess Stephanie actually being put through the table. And, Stephanie, our prayers go out for you. There is no Raw without you, so please hurry and come back. But due to that happening, she's going to be out. Vince McMahon came in. He made an announcement. And he announced, can I get a drum roll?
What's drum roll, boy?
Ralph, just shut up. This guy here, he's our GM of Raw. What the crap is that? I mean, that's pretty much trash, right? Why would Kurt Angle be the GM of Raw? I mean, I'm glad he's with the WWE, but as far as him being the GM of Raw, we all know what we think about that, right? I mean, come on. Yeah, thank you, Simon. Kurt Angle needs to be in the ring. He needs to be the guy that we know he can be, and he needs to be stamping ankles. I mean, that's where we need Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle has still been wrestling independent tickets. He's still in shape. He can still go. Finn Balor, he made a show up on Raw as well. Was very happy to see him. Here's my problem with that, though. I don't want to see this Finn Balor. I don't want to see this guy teaming up with Seth Rollins in fan favorite. What's that crap? Well, how do we feel about that? How do we feel about Finn Balor being a good guy? Yeah, exactly. That's a bunch of trash. Caca poo poo trash. Get it out of here. We want to see the Demon. We want to see the Baylor Club. I mean, we don't want to see that stuff. Get it right, WWE. Also, want to talk a little bit about, as you guys know, we did see that Vince McMahon, he did show up on Raw. He announced a few things. One of the things in speculation is the draft that's going to be happening next Monday. No one's really come out and said the word draft. What I want you guys to do is comment below. Let me know if you think they're going to have an actual draft or not. I'm dying to see what everybody else thinks. But anyways, that's all we have for now. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. If you get a chance, make sure that you hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button. And let's do this together, folks. Ralph, go ahead and say goodbye, Ralph.
Goodbye, Ralph.
All right, guys, that's all the professor has. And as the professor says, what he says is golden. Ralph, you got to straighten things up. Thank you, guys. Wow.